Hello everyone and welcome to Cinematic Comet, and today I'll be talking about why the upcoming Black Widow movie is so important for all of us MCU fans across the globe. So as we all know, Natasha Romanoff is one of the members of the original Six Avengers, and hence we love her 3000. That goes without saying, doesn't it? And I personally feel that Natasha Romanoff doesn't get the kind of recognition, or rather Natasha Romanoff didn't get the kind of recognition that she deserved before Avengers Endgame.
Can we hold them?
The Avengers.
Deploy the rest of the tanks. Yes, concentrate fire on the weak ones.
I mean, of course, that movie changed everything for the better when it comes to Natasha Romanoff, because it was after that movie that people really realized how important and integral she was to the team. And I'm, of course, not talking about the people who knew this important fact right from the time that we were introduced to this amazing character. I mean, she took up the leadership role that we normally associate with Steve Rogers post the decimation. And we saw her marshalling the remaining heroes in an effort to bring some kind of normalcy back to our world. And it was really amazing to see.
Alright, well, this channel is always active. So if anything goes sideways, anyone's making trouble where they shouldn't, comes through me.
Okay.
Alright.
And of course, the movie does a brilliant job of exploring her inner emotions when it comes to the Avengers.
I used to have nothing. And then I got this. This job. This family. And I was better because of it.
I mean, when we were introduced to her, she was kind of secretive, given her spy status, but we saw her opening up over the years, and it was really amazing, and it was great character development to see her talking about how she actually feels about the people around her.
I thought I knew whose lies I was telling, but I guess I can't tell the difference anymore.
There's a chance you might be in the wrong business.
And of course, we've seen her being the voice of reason on quite a few occasions, especially in Captain America Civil War, when Steve Rogers and Tony Stark failed to come to a common consensus. It was usually Natasha who stepped in and tried to get in some kind of stability into their discussion.
Steve, you know what's about to happen. Do you really want to punch your way out of this one?
You let them go, Nat.
We played this wrong.
She actually got a lot of slack for switching over teams from Tony to Steve at that epic airport battle, which of course eventually led to her status as being a fugitive. But as we all know, when we saw the movie, it was absolutely important for her to do that, because Bucky Barnes actually was not behind what he was being accused of doing. The fact of the matter is, Natasha Romanoff, and for that matter, well, yes, of course, Scarlett Johannson, she absolutely nailed the role of Natasha Romanoff. I absolutely cannot imagine anyone else pulling off the character the way she did. And she was so excited about the Black Widow movie herself. We've seen a few leaks online on social media about how excited she was that she was finally getting a solo movie, and that really is a testament to how much this means to her. Marvel should have given Nat and Scarlett Johansson their solo movies a long time back. Ideally, they should have given her one in phase 1 itself, and I have to give credit to DC where credit is due. They did a fantastic job releasing the Wonder Woman movie, and it also paid some very rich dividends for them, because honestly that's one of the best DC movies that I've watched till date. Of course, Marvel also learned from their mistake. They also had their first female-led solo title in the form of Captain Marvel. But honestly, I feel that it should have been Nat who was the first female superhero to get her solo movie. But of course, it goes without saying that she really deserved to be in that scene where all the female superheroes assembled together. In fact, she should have been the one leading them. But that's a discussion for another day, perhaps. Oh, and of course, there's one thing that I forgot to touch upon, and that was, well, I mean, I have to address the elephant in the room, isn't it? Her sacrifice in Avengers Endgame was absolutely heart-wrenching. That entire scene is just so difficult to watch, especially given the dynamics between her and Hawkeye. And the fact that she was ready to give up her life just to bring back normalcy, it's a true testament to the absolute hero that she was.
Whatever it takes.
And it was very unfortunate to see that we didn't really get to see a proper send-off for her, we didn't get a funeral. But I have a feeling that they're reserving that for the upcoming Black Widow movie, which again makes it very, very important. Yeah, so let's get back to why I feel the movie is very important. I've covered a few points already, like the fact that Nat is just an amazing and epic character. She deserves her own movie. Scarlett Johannson deserves to play her in a solo movie. And I think it's very important for us to understand Nat's backstory as well. We got a glimpse of that in Avengers Age of Ultron, of course. We'll get to see Marvel diving a little deeper into that, and of course we'll get to see Taskmaster, which is going to be great, especially given the fact that he's done his homework, hasn't he? He's been observing all of Nat's friends, and it'll be very interesting to see how Natasha and her family goes up against the Taskmaster.
Family. Back together again.
You got fat.
And speaking of family, of course, that is another very interesting element to this movie as well, because in the Endgame we see Natasha Romanoff talk about the Avengers being her only family left, but of course we get to see her other family in this movie and judging from what we've already seen in the trailers, we are up for some really good chemistry and dynamics.
Natasha, don't slouch.
I'm not slouching.
You're going to get a back hunch.
Listen to your mother.
Oh my God, this.
Up.
All
Listen.
right, enough, all of you.
I didn't say anything. That's not fair.
When you're talking about the movie itself, it's gotten that Winter Soldier vibe to it, which is definitely not a bad thing given the fact that I think a lot of people would agree that the Winter Soldier is one of the best MCU movies till date. And well, not very surprisingly, Natasha Romanoff is a part of that as well. But I think she's going to be absolutely amazing in this movie. This movie is going to be one of the best that we've seen till date. Of course, the movie was scheduled to release later this month, but given the very unfortunate circumstances that we as the world together are going through right now means that the movie had to be postponed indefinitely. And at the time of recording this video, we don't really have a definite date yet. But the good news is we're definitely getting the movie in theaters because Marvel has confirmed that they will be releasing the movie at a later date. And that's great because honestly, if this movie wouldn't have gotten a theater release, I'd be hugely disappointed. And I think it's safe to say I wouldn't be alone. So in a nutshell, that is what I'm looking forward to in the Black Widow movie and why it's so important for us at an emotional level to finally see Nat getting her own movie. I think the movie itself is going to be absolutely top notch. There'll be a lot to look forward to when it comes to the mid-credit and the post-credit scene as well. So guys, just given the coronavirus epidemic going on right now, because of which the movie's been delayed as well, of course, I just urge you guys to stay safe and keep washing your hands and stay indoors. And like I said in my previous video as well, we will get through this together, guys. Don't worry about it. And we will be getting a Black Widow movie as well once things get better. Like they say, good things come to those who wait, right? So we just have to be a little patient. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for upcoming videos on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I love 3000. Of course, the most important thing here is to leave a comment in the comment section. I would love to know from you guys about what you're looking forward to the most when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and what you guys think makes Natasha Romanoff such an interesting and complex character.